thank everybody for all the bids you've done. And at the very end of service, if everyone could just stay seated, it'll be announced again. But I will be coming up and announcing our winners. So have a great service. Gong it. Candles are lit. Welcome, all you beautiful souls, those of us who made it out after Thanksgiving. And welcome to everyone who's joining us on our live love stream. We all know that we are connected in our hearts, whether we are near or far. But it always does feel good to just be here together also. There's this special vibration that is here with us. It's Christ in manifest form, and it's very, very special. So thank you for being here. My name is Christy Stevens, and I'll be the platform assistant for today, joining the beautiful Reverend Angelika Schafer, who will grace us with her music and her talk today. So we are blessed. I love the days that she's here. We also want to welcome especially anyone who's new today. We welcome you with our hearts. Thank you for adding your beautiful light to our congregation. Is there anyone that's new that has not yet received your welcome packet? If so, please raise your hand. And we have another one here we can give to you. It looks like everyone got their packet. So if you haven't yet done it, there's a little ribbon on your welcome packet. Go ahead and put it on your shirt or your jacket, and you've already done that. Thank you. So that we can greet you after service. We can share a cup of coffee and tell you about some of the lovely things that we do here at Unity. One of the things that we especially like you to know is that Unity is based in prayer. Charles and Myrtle Fillmore, who founded Unity, healed themselves with prayer, and that was laid that beautiful foundation of faith and communion with Spirit. So Sandy Spurgeon is our prayer chaplain for today, and at the end of service, she will be waiting at the back of the sanctuary for anyone who would like individual prayer. We also have a chaplain team who is happy to meet with you. They do this wonderful prayer circle that is transformative. So if you would like to request a healing prayer circle, there are forms on the table just outside the sanctuary. Your prayer requests are also sent to Silent Unity, where they will be prayed over 24/7. And you can always contact Silent Unity yourself, either online or via phone, and they will pray with you. It's just an amazing, amazing service. So before we light our Advent candle, I'd like to ask you to silence your phones or put them on Do Not Disturb. Thank you. I think it's a beautiful thing that we do in this congregation, and that's hold respect for the original residents, the owners, really, of this land, the Nisenan. So let's read our land acknowledgement together. We, the community of unity in the Gold Country, acknowledge that we gather on the ancestral and unceded lands of the Nisenan people who have lived in relationship with this land for countless generations. We honor their enduring presence, resilience, and deep spiritual connection to the earth. In gratitude, we honor this land, its beauty, history, and the people who have always protected it. Thank you. And now we are entering the first Sunday of Advent. So as I light the first Advent candle, feel that message of hope blooming in your heart. Hope, the quiet, steady light that rises within us, even before anything in the outer world has changed. Hope is not wishful thinking. It is the soul's deep knowing that the presence of God is already at work, gently guiding, restoring, and awakening new possibilities in our lives. Today, as we light this first Advent candle, we acknowledge that this small flame symbolizes a great truth. Even the faintest light transforms the darkness. Advent invites us to remember that divine illumination is always emerging, often in ways we cannot yet see. As Charles Fillmore taught, faith, our spiritual faculty of seeing and sensing the invisible, helps us hold to this inner light until it becomes our lived experience. This week, may hope rise in us like dawn. May it whisper that healing is unfolding. May it assure us that guidance is near. May it remind us all that we are never alone. Let us open our hearts to the Christ light, being born within us anew each day, and trust that this Advent season will reveal blessings beyond anything we can imagine. And so it is. And now we have an opening song with Reverend Angelika, and when she is done, stay standing, because we'll greet each other with a hug or a namaste bow.
This is a very healing chant, and the words are pretty simple to speak if you just follow me. Om Saraya Lumina Shanti Aleya Om. And then there's another part that just says Om Shanti Shanti Om. Om Saraya Lumina Shanti Aleya 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 Om. Om Shanti Shanti Om. Om Shanti Shanti Om. Om Saraya. Om Saraya Lumina Shanti Aleya Om. Om Saraya Lumina Shanti Aleya Om. Feel that in your heart vibrating. Om Saraya Lumina Shanti Aleya Om. Om Saraya Lumina Shanti Aleya Om. Om Shanti Shanti Om. Om Shanti Shanti Om. Om Saraya. Om Saraya Lumina Shanti Aleya Om. 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 Om Shanti Shanti Om. Om Shanti Shanti Om. Om Shanti Shanti Om. Om Shanti Shanti Om. Shanti Om. Let's take a deep breath. Did you all feel that in your heart? It's like a cleansing. It's a very beautiful vibration. Thank you for singing. All right. Hugging time. Hi, sweetie, I can't hug right now. I'll hug you after, okay? Sounds good? Here. Great. I think it's not. Oh, thank you. I think it's good.
It seemed okay. It was
Oh,
good
yeah.
loud, and it wasn't
Yeah.
too loud.
Okay, good. Yeah, down here with the people,
I had to turn the podium off, and I think we were getting feedback when that.
Oh, okay, okay. Hi. Sorry to cut the hugging time short, but we are on a tight schedule today with the silent auction. So let's quiet down a little bit. We're also excited to see each other. It's beautiful to celebrate together like this. Letting go is not an action. It is releasing the energy of holding on. A courageous heart is willing to release what is known and familiar, and open to greet the great mysterious unknown, even when it feels uncertain. Divine will is the flow, the presence of love. When we align with divine will, it isn't giving our will to something outside of us, but we align with the all that is, including our true self, the completeness of source, love, intelligence. When our focus and attention is there, we become that. And we only wish to think, speak, and create with that great true love within us. Acceptance is letting everything come. Forgiveness is letting everything go. Love is letting everything be. Wisdom is letting all things arise, flourish, and release naturally. Awareness is restful attentiveness. All is forever well. Let's take a deep breath and really breathe that in. All is forever well, no matter what it looks like. All is forever well. Thank you, everyone here. Okay.
There, it's on now. Thank you, Angelika. That's a beautiful lead into our prayer intention. So let's say that together. Together, as we set that as each name on our prayer list is read, that person is bathed in love, and their highest good comes to them. And I know we don't usually read the names together, But I would ask you to join in if you would like. There's something very sacred about entering in a name, the vibration of a name, into our space. So if you'd like to join me as we read it, please do. So our hearts are open and we see them healed and whole. Bob Anderson, Jacob Gabriel Peskin, Alan Yu, Richard Homan, Denise Canada and family, Charles S. Capoli, Nancy Chandere, Bonnie Hatt, Angela Apostle, Allison Cardwell, Joanne Hild, Dave Martin, Gina and her family, Nick, Casey, and April Bruce, Soliel, Amy, and Ricky, John Roddy and Linda McCourt, Rhonda Roberts, Beth Layden, Bill and Lita Spoto, Alejandro Calderon, Jessica May, Teresia Evans, Ken Cooper, Shelby Fink, Joanne Spencer, Marge. And feel free to speak aloud or say it quietly to yourself. Any of your loved ones who you would also like to add into this healing space. And we feel all these names and all these vibrations in our heart as a congregation. And we know that they are all being healed as we speak. Healing is not always curing. We know that. But when your heart is healed, it is open and aligned with God, with good. So let's say our faith statement together. There is only one presence and one power, active as the universe and as our lives, the all-loving goodness of God, and all is well. So now we move into reading the daily word. Thank you, Catherine Beatty.
The daily word for today is hope and faith. I walk by faith and live each day with hope in my heart. As Advent begins, I center myself in hope and feel my faith grow strong. I marvel at Mary's faith as I think about the mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual aspects of her journey to Bethlehem to have her child. She must have felt frightened to hear what the angel had told her, but faith allowed her to take each step with peace. Like Mary, I may wonder why I am facing certain events, and like Mary, I live in faith. When I have doubt or uncertainty, no matter what is going on in my life, my faith in the power of spiritual living gives me renewed hope that God is with me. I am reassured that along every journey, no matter how long, the highest good is unfolding. For God alone, my soul waits in silence, for my hope is from him. Psalms 62:5. Thank you.
And now we enter a time of reflection and going within. Find your own comfortable rhythm of breathing and see if you can relax your body and mind a little bit more with each exhale. This is a communication for you from Source. Dear sweet souls, you are so beautiful. All these words can only be pointers. Let yourself fully know who you really are. My very own spark, my child. In this very moment, all possible versions of you exist, and everything is welcome here. Like dialing a particular radio frequency, let's bring our attention and awareness to the version of you that is your all-loving, true self, the one that remembers union, the oneness of all things in creation. Breathe. We are now seeing through the eyes of a being in peace, no longer conflicted about anything, no trace of worry or fear. What is that like? What thoughts does this true self have? What feelings and perspective about your current life circumstances? This true self that is one with all, how big is it? How far does it reach? Perhaps through the whole of creation. Allow your awareness to expand as much as possible. What are some of the attributes? Equally at peace with the small and fleeting, and with the infinite eternal. At peace with the story of this life and the adventure. At peace with exploring all possibilities. In the absence of judgments of right or wrong. All-knowing, whole, complete, wise. Breathe. Allow yourself to merge into this expansion. Perhaps you would be willing to receive a message from this source self. Just imagine what your higher self might possibly share with you about your life and your development. What would love say? Take your time. You also came here to bring a gift to this world and to imprint it with your essence and love by solving your unique piece of the puzzle. The best way to infuse new possibilities and assist the ones that seem to suffer, including our local version, is from your infinite being and wisdom, your unshakable source connection. And the most important thing to remember is to ask and connect consciously as often as possible. Your true essence self is always available and ready to help whenever you wish. Let it guide you, inform you, assist you in finding the pathway back home to that beauty and peace that you already are. And remember to practice as often as you can, to be that, to think, feel, speak, and act from that. And just for a few more moments, imagine everything in your head going quiet. What would that be like? Just peace. No chatter, no worry. No past or future. Only the here and now, quiet moment. Sitting on a chair in a building, one with your true essence. And now, remaining aware and connected, you can turn your attention back to the local environment whenever you are ready, but keeping your expanded awareness also present. And breathe. Breathing in, I feel the light. Breathing out, I take to flight. In the rhythm of the air, I find a presence always there. Om Hamsa Soham. Om Hamsa Soham. Om Hamsa Soham. Om Hamsa Soham. Like a swan upon the lake, graceful moves I start to make. Every breath a sacred song, guiding me where I belong. Om Hamsa Soham. Om Hamsa Soham. Om Hamsa Soham. Om Hamsa Soham. Breath, life, unity, serenity. Inhale peace, exhale the pain. Through this mantra I remain, centered in the here and now. To the divine I humbly bow. Om Hamsa Soham. Om Hamsa Soham. Om Hamsa Soham. Om Hamsa Soham. With each breath I understand I am that, and that I am. So maybe words wouldn't even be needed now. But it's on the plan, so. But we'll stay in that state that the meditation and the music connected us with. So I will start with the quote from Nisargadatta, a great Indian sage. He said, "Wisdom is knowing I am nothing. Love is knowing I am everything. And in between the two, my life moves. And while you are living, stay as close to love as you can." And Ramdas, our beloved Ramdas, said, "Whether this is the first day of the apocalypse or the first day of the golden age, the work remains the same, to love each other and ease as much suffering as possible." And what that means, we need to ease it in our own heart first. Otherwise, we can't. We're putting out a frequency of suffering. And I learned a lot about that this lifetime, and no longer am drawn into that vortex of that vibration. Sometimes I feel it, but I know now how to get through it and how to raise the frequency again. There are many wonderful tools we have these days. Our parents didn't have them, our grandparents didn't. So we can do a lot of great work right now. So I really wanted to explore today what is true love and what is needed in these times of great and very fast change, and what is true courage. So I believe just being here in this 3D earth experience is an act of love and courage. It really is. We are challenged here on every level. And this is not for the faint of heart. But here we are, gathered in the spirit of love and sincerity and authenticity, with the intention to uplift each other, ourselves, and the whole. So what more could we do? I think this is probably the most beautiful thing any soul on earth, any hero that is here right now, can do on this planet. So thank you, beautiful souls. I really appreciate the part of the puzzle that you are solving, because then I don't have to solve that part. I just have to solve the one that was given to me by my higher self, by the way. So here in this earth plane, we are taught unworthiness right from the get-go. And so our journey back to recognition or realization of true love starts with learning about true worth and self-love. Most people just kind of cover up the wound. We stuffed it so deeply into the unconscious that because it's too painful to actually get in touch with it. But everyone in this room, I know, is doing the inner work, is facing what needs to be faced. But it all starts with recognizing that we are worthy. We are completely worthy, no matter what we've done, no matter what we've messed up, it does not matter. Radical love, radical self-forgiveness. Because true love is seeing ourselves and everyone else through the eyes of Source. So do you think Source, Divine, or Great Spirit, whatever name we give it doesn't matter, but do you think that Source has any judgment? If it is all things, and it split itself into fractals, into all possibilities, it wouldn't judge anything, not even murder, not even the most horrible things. It just is exploring all possibilities. But in duality, it's split. So for us, it's a real challenge to find the oneness again, to find the wholeness. And it's very difficult to find that neutrality, the sacred neutrality where we're willing to even really be present with all the things that we're shocked about, that we see in the world. You know, sometimes even we see in ourselves. So I composed a statement because our words are so powerful. We have no idea. We squander a lot of words, right? But let's make these ones count. Because what you speak right now will count in your life and in your energy forever. So speak them with me only if you mean it. So repeat after me. I forgive myself completely. If you want, you can put your hand on your heart. For everything throughout all time, space, and dimensions. Knowing now that this wonderful awakening wasn't possible until now. I thank everyone who has traveled this life path with me. For their tolerance, patience, kindness. Assistance and love. I now choose to live in unshakable trust that Source is working in and through me and through my life, through this character called, then you insert your name. Angelika. In the most brilliant, efficient, beneficial, and magical ways. Beneficial and magical ways that delight my heart and the whole universe. Why not? Right? If we can make up anything, why not that? Right? So what is holding us back? Really reflect for a moment. What is holding us back? Isn't it just habits of thought and feeling? Patterns that we've learned from, other suffering humans. They didn't know the pathway. We weren't taught. So it's difficult, but it's totally possible. I just heard a testimonial of a 80-year-old man who completely awakened, and the state he is in is so beautiful, and he described it in day-to-day life, what that is like, what that looks like. It's absolutely beautiful. And it doesn't matter how old or how young we are, it's really about where do we give our precious attention, right? So I know we are somewhat addicted to watching news or to see what's going on in the world. Well, I'm fasting from that. Because to me, if I watch all this stuff that's going on now that it's all available to us at a fingertip, I just engage my very precious attention and awareness and emotional energy, and it's very hard not to get upset if you really look at stuff. I know what's going on. It's the principle of polarity. The polarity is really ramped up. There is incredible horror and incredible beauty, all at the same time, always holding balance. But if I watch the news and I get upset and I, engage in that way, I give my precious attention, my life force and my energy to that, and I contribute to making that grow bigger. So I really encourage you, I know what's going on. In principle, and sometimes, I get things into my inbox. I don't ask for it, but they just come, and then I can do the inner work with that. If there is a charge, if there is any kind of stirring in me, that's an opportunity where I can appreciate that pain, that suffering, that down moment, and I can actually make a different choice and see it as an opportunity to create an even more amazing thing, more amazing state. So humans, we are incredible. We're so resilient. So we're being squeezed. Look at COVID times. We got squeezed and frightened and manipulated and all this whole thing. And yet, look at us. We're always coming back through because of that source self is active within us. But the most important thing I want to really bring home today into our heart and mind is we need to ask constantly, because that higher self, the source self, the divine self, it's so polite, it will never interfere at all. We got to ask, You can ask for anything. It's our best friend. It knows everything about us. It knows everything about our lives and what would be the most helpful, the most useful in our lives. So we could just, how about we focus our attention there? Do you think that would work better, maybe? Maybe we would contribute by doing that in our own heart and mind. We would contribute to this movement that is happening in the world right now. People are awakening. It looks different than what we might have imagined, but I see it everywhere. People are awakening. And it's like, it's huge. It's a huge wave. And let's jump on that opportunity, because right now is the time to be here. Right now it's like we're all like Frodo, walking through Mordor, caught in the spider web, but we get freed and we are gonna make it to the precipice of the source fire, where all things come from. So that idea of separation in the Lord of the Rings story, it had to be brought back to source where it came from. It had to be put into that sacred fire to melt it, to really bring it back into the oneness, because it was a separate idea. And how many separate ideas do we have, right? I mean, I have to watch the time, so time to stop. I just wanted to end with a poem that I wrote many years ago, and I call it The Sacred Wave. I am riding such a sacred wave that I am letting go of the surfboard. The ocean knows what the wave needs: to crash into shore, spend all of its energy, and return again as water. So we, as separate ego identities, we're spending all of our energies crashing into the shore. All our fear, worry, bad programming, inside out, upside down energies, we're just spending it all by crashing into shore, and we're returning again as the pure ocean consciousness of Source. That's what we're doing together. Right here, right now. It's not, we talked about this for a long time. Some of us for decades. We longed for it. It's happening right now. We are in the middle of it. This is why we're here. So never mind how tough it is. It's different than it seems. Do not worry. Our higher selves have this handled completely. There is so much grace and so much help. I can feel it. I'm sure you can too. Let's tune into that as much as we can. Don't let anything distract you. And I wish for you, for all of us, the best adventure for the rest of this life. Let's stop missing life. Let's stop suffering it. Let's celebrate everything about it, even the painful parts. And most of all, celebrate yourself and your own journey. No matter what, you are worthy of it all. Let's say it together. I am worthy of it all. I come from love. And I return to love. And I am a being that is forever. Just changing forms. I am worthy of it all. Take a deep breath. Namaste. I love you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Reverend Angelika. So now we will enter into our time of circulation of love. A time for our love offering. If you're giving with someone else, you can hold hands, you can hold your offering over your hearts. I know that some of you give online, so when the basket comes around, you can just put your love in it. our Change for Change recipient this month is the Food Bank of Nevada County. So if you have change, feel free to add that in. And let's say our intention together, our beautiful intention for love. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And so it is. Thank you, May and Teresia.
I'll share with you a song that I composed a few years back, and it's an invitation. Walk with me through the open door. Something now is calling us home, stronger than ever before. I'm sorry, I have the wrong key. Well, there is no wrong key, but it's just harder to sing. Walk with me through the open door. Something now is calling us home, stronger than ever before. Walk with me through the open door. Now we can walk each other home and follow the music of our soul. Were we ever really lost? Or was that just a dream? Perhaps it's up to us. What we decide is real. Are we ready to let go of all we think we know? Of everything we thought and ways that we were taught. Walk with me through the open door. Something now is calling us home, stronger than ever before. Walk with me through the open door. Now we can walk each other home and follow the music of our soul. It is time now. It is time to come home right now. It is time now. It is time to be home right here. Right here. Right here. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We accept these gifts on behalf of Unity in the Gold Country and Unity's work worldwide. We can see your love spreading out, doing good across this planet. Thank you. And now we have special announcements. And the first one, November babies. Come on, it's time to celebrate our November birthdays. Don't be shy. Come on up. Yay.
All right. So, shall we sing?
Okay, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. God is blessing you now. God is blessing you now. God is blessing you. You are wonderful. God is blessing you now.
Beautiful, you beautiful. Thank you. It's nice to be held in the bosom of your congregation, isn't it? It's nice, yeah. So we have an update for the Monday 1 p.m. class. There's a beginning next Monday, December 1st, and during the month of December, Reverend Anand has graciously offered chai tea and conversation during that time, 1 p.m. on Mondays. So there's no book, but all in the group wanted just to have a chance to keep meeting, so everyone is welcome. And we'll see where the conversation takes us with Reverend Anand. It'll be wonderful, whatever we do. So that's Monday at 1 p.m. Conversation and chai tea. Don't forget our Christmas Eve candlelight service. That is wonderful, sort of the celebration of the light, the birth of the light in the world. So that will be, this year there's something special. We're going to be weaving in a solstice celebration along with the typical Christmas Eve experience. So it's going to be just magical season and a beautiful way for all of us to welcome in the light. And you can look for more information on that in the bulletin. Beginning in January 2026, join Susan for a nurturing and uplifting hour of prayer, meditation, and spiritual practice. Each gathering will weave together the crystal bowls and affirmations, chants, mantras, other inspirational tools. All are welcome. Come as you are. Step into a space of peace, clarity, and connection. So that's Tuesdays, second and fourth Tuesdays, 10 to 11. Another announcement. If you like to decorate and just have fun, we're going to be holding the sanctuary decorating on either Tuesday or Wednesday, December 2nd or the 3rd. So please do watch the bulletin, and please do sign up on the sheet at the back of the sanctuary so that we can notify you when it will be. Typically, we meet in the morning for 2 or 3 hours. There, if you haven't been up there, there are all kinds of Christmas trees and shelves with decorations. It's just a wonderful, fun experience. We all get together and decorate. So be sure and sign up on the list. And we also have one last 2025 sound bath and meditation with Susan. Thursday, December 18th, 1 to 2 p.m. So be sure and show up for that. I sure hope I'm free. I've been trying to make one every year, so it's just, people tell me it's a wonderful experience. And lastly, this is probably from Jerry, handmade caramel corn is for sale in our bookshop. Limited supplies, so get them while they last. And to reiterate Patricia's initial announcement, please remain seated after the service because she will be announcing the winners of the silent auction. That's always exciting. So a special thank you to Reverend Angelika, always makes it so wonderful. It takes this amazing community to make everything work. So Reverend Angelika not only gave the service, she did our wonderful music, sacred music. Our greeters were Lori and Susan, ushers Melody and May, chaplain Sandy Spurgeon, there at the back in case you want private prayer, hospitality Patricia and Georgia, sound is Walter, Love Stream Edward and Leslie, gift shop Catherine, go to the gift shop for your Christmas gifts, wonderful things. Altar is Carol and MJ, and the children are Teresia. Was it Carolyn Homan? Okay, thank you. So thank you to everyone for sharing yourself, your time, and your love. So we will stand for our prayer for the protection. Stand, hold hands as we affirm the truth of who we are. The light of God surrounds us. I am the light of God. The love of God enfolds us. I am the love of God. The power of God protects us. I am the power of God. The presence of God watches over us. I am the presence of God. Wherever we are, God is, because I am, and all is well.
Peace in my life is growing because I choose love. Love's always present, it's what we're made of. I choose love. We are a part of each other. We are one tie that binds us, that can't be undone. I choose love. Peace in my family is growing because I choose love. Love's always present, it's what we're made of. I choose love. We are a part of each other. We are one loving family, sharing one son. I choose love. Peace for our planet is growing because we choose love. Let love be present, it's what we're made of. We choose love. We are a part of each other. We are one. One choice unites us, let this be the one. We choose love. We choose love. We choose love.
Woo! Awesome. So if everyone could have a seat, I'm going to go ahead and go through each of the items and who is our highest bidder. Item number 1, the rattan shelving is Jan Nottingham. Number 2, the kombucha class with Reverend Anon, we have Jerry Lynn Connor and Melissa Lee. And our sauerkraut class, item number 3, is myself, Jerry Lynn Connor, Carolyn Homan, Jan Nottingham, and Mary Hughes. Lynn Sloan is the highest bidder for item number 4, the hummingbird figurines. Lita Stone, she has item number 5, our diamond art, the poppies. And our item number 6, the canvas backpack is Melissa Lee. The hypnotherapy session with Teresia is Doug Holman. The drum, number 8, is Trudy Guyton. And then number 9, we have Melissa Lee and Ann Somerville getting some free, or the gluten-free lemon cheesecake. Item number 10, the art quilt, is Shelley Wandrow. Number 11, the rooster crowing tile, is Pat Henderson. Lindsay Brooke is item number 12, the flying fish tile. Susan Cope is number 13 for the sea otter and pup tile. And she also is the Catalina Pier and Pelican tile. And item 15, if you signed up for a haircut with Kelly, you have it. We have all the cards out in front. So I'm not going to go through the list because if you signed up, you have the haircut. Number 16 is the homemade cotton quilt, is Ann Somerville. No one bid on item number 17, which is the organ, or the 2 paintings of the Truckee River 2 and 3. Ed McNair has won both the Afghan Oriental rugs, and our custom wooden chair was not bid on, nor the designer robe, the acrylic painting. Julia Hamilton has won number 25, the 100-cup coffee maker. The antique china set was not bid on. Our item number 27, the reindeer family, was won by Lynn Sloan. Melissa Lee won the diamond art, the beach moonrise. And we actually raised the number of people for the holiday high tea to 6. So we have Pat Henderson, Colin Collins, Susan Cope, Trudy Guyton, Reverend Anon, and Ann Somerville. So we do have cards for all of that. And then Fred Melkar was the highest bidder for the Black Walnut Bowl. Mary Hughes was the highest bidder for the number 31, the Fall Table Topper. Mark and Shelley Wandrow were the highest bidders for the Brazilian Quartz Crystal. No one bid on number 33, the antique hand-painted wine rack. Number 34, the microwave, was won by Rhonda Roberts. And Mark Wandrow won number 35, the plate of the woman sitting. And no one bid on 36, and no one bid on the Wi-Fi booster. Drew Towsley won number 38, the Arkansas Smoky Quartz. And then we had 4 children's pictures out there. No one bid on number 39, Bath Time. Carly Towsley won number 40, Moonlight Flight. And we had no bidders for Fantasy Travels. But Ann Somerville won number 42, the Teddy Bear Snuggles. Item number 43, the art print, went to Millie Folda. And item number 44, the large art print, art quilt out front, went to Susan Levings. Claire Palmerino won the Cutco knife set. And no one bid on the Austrian silk scarf. Colin Collins, Mark Wandrow, and Shanti all were the 3 top bidders for the tiramisu cake by Julie Hamilton. Cindy Grimsby won the hanging scroll. Melissa Lee has the 60-minute consult, so that was nice. Carly Towsley won the 6 cubic foot refrigerator. Robbie Holman Robbie Holman, Cindy Gridsey, Carly, Melissa Lee, and Reverend Anand are all part of the 2-hour cell phone photography class. And Lori Michael won the Instapot that we have. So those are all of our winners. We have a table set up out front for all of you who bid on something and won, that you can pay cash or check out front. We've got Catherine in the bookstore if you want to pay for everything with a credit card. I think that's it for today. So I just want to thank every single person who bid, who donated. Thank you so much, and we'll let you know at the end of all of this how much we raised from this year's silent auction. Thank you all so very much appreciated.